We're good on that. Gary, we're ready to call the meeting.
Okay. It is 6:30, so if we could go ahead and have a roll call, please.
Gary Gimbel,
Here.
Steve Knight, Ryan Perks, Mark Jordan, Chris Cox,
Here.
Brance McCune,
Here.
Kendra Rogers,
Here.
Shannon Combs.
Here.
Okay, we do have a quorum, so let's go ahead and proceed.
Gary, Ryan Perks just joined as well. Sorry, I was late.
Oh, okay. No, Brian, thank you. So let's go ahead and proceed. I believe everybody's received a copy of the meeting from September, the last meeting that we had on September 14th. Has everyone had a chance to review it? And are there any questions or corrections? If not, do I hear a motion to accept the minutes as presented?
This is Chris Cox. I'll move to accept the minutes as presented.
There's a motion. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
And I suppose, I believe we probably need to do a roll call vote.
Ryan Perks,
Aye.
Mark Jordan,
Aye.
Chris Cox,
Aye.
Brance McCune,
Aye.
Kendra Rogers.
I didn't hear Kenda. I know she was having some connectivity problems earlier. Well, I'm going to say the minutes are accepted as presented. So let's go ahead and move to the first item on the agenda, which is some unfinished business. That's project HP 20-00036, which is 114 West Burke Street. Do we have someone to present that case?
No one's coming forward.
No one's coming forward.
I lost. This is Kendra back again. I've lost connection. This is the third time. But if you're still in the minutes, I'll move to approve them.
Okay. Well, no, we figured that we had lost you, but thank you. Just keep trying. Hang in there.
I'm on for right now. So if I get knocked off again, I'll just redial if that's okay with you guys.
Sounds good. And so then let me ask again, someone to present 114 West Burke Street?
No one's coming forward.
Okay. Well, then let's go ahead and move on to new business. The first project there is HP 20-00038, which is 315 West King Street. Is someone here to present that case?
Yes.
If you would step to the microphone, state your name and what you'd like to do.
My name is John Myers. I'm here representing First Baptist Church, and we're requesting to replace the existing handicap ramp, which currently does not meet the current handicap standards, and are going to be planning to replace it to meet the federal guidelines for handicap access, which will involve the demolition of the existing ramp and some of the existing side porch area there, which all will be reconstructed to the proper slope to divert water away from the building and also meet the requirements for handicap access.
Okay. I know the commissioners have received the packet, This is a public hearing, so at this point in time, I would like to open up the floor to any member of the public that would like to address this case.
No one's coming forward.
No one's coming forward, so at this point, I will go ahead and close the public portion of the hearing. Do any of the commissioners have any questions for the applicant? And if there's no questions, comments, I would like to ask if there's a motion.
I'll make a motion to approve it.
And is this Kendra?
Yes, it's Kenda, I'm sorry.
Kendra, okay, yeah, if you would just state your name, again, it's a little awkward here doing this by Zoom.
That's fine. This is Kenda. I make a motion that we approve the ramp.
And is there a second?
This is Brant, I'll second it.
And could we have a roll call vote, please?
Ryan Perks,
Aye.
Mark Jordan,
Aye.
Chris Cox,
Aye.
Rance McCune,
Aye.
Kendra Rogers.
Aye.
It's unanimous. The motion passes. Thank you for coming in and presenting the project.
Okay, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you. The next project on tonight's agenda is HP 20-00041, which is 101 West Martin Street. Is someone here to present that case?
Yes.
If you would step to the microphone and state what you'd like to do.
I'm representing the Mustard Seed Daycare here in town. We would like to replace the chain link fence around our playground to a white vinyl 4-foot fence with a foot of lattice on top.
Okay. And again, I know the commissioners have a packet. Are there any questions for the applicant?
Don't forget to open the public portion.
Right. If the commissioners don't have any questions, this is a public hearing, and so I would like to open up the floor to any member of the public that would like to address this case.
No one's coming forward.
No one's coming forward, so at that point, I will close the public portion of the hearing. If there are no questions, do I hear a motion?
This is Chris Cox. I'll move to accept the application as presented.
There's a motion. Is there a second?
This is Mark, I'll second.
Okay, could we have a roll call vote, please?
Ryan Perks,
Aye.
Mark Jordan,
Aye.
Chris Cox,
Aye.
Rance McCune,
Aye.
Kendra Rogers.
Aye.
It's unanimous. The project passes. Thank you very much for coming in.
Thank you.
The next project on tonight's agenda is HP 20-00044, which is 810 West King Street. Someone present to present that case.
Yes.
If you would step to the microphone, state your name and what you would like to do.
My name is Imelda Cisneros, and I just want to change the exterior paint of the house.
Okay. And let me ask a question. Basically, we have one color sample that was provided, so it's just going to be one color. It was white, and you just now want to paint the entire structure the one color.
Yes, and the frames are going to be just the white as well. Just leave white.
Okay. While the commissioners are considering this case, again, this is a public hearing, and so I would like to open up the floor to any member of the public that would like to address this case.
No one's coming forward.
No one's coming forward, so I will go ahead and close the public portion of the hearing. Do any commissioners have any questions? If not, do I hear a motion?
is Kenda. I make a motion that we approve the paint cover.
There has been a motion. Do I hear a second?
This is Branch. I second it.
Could we have a roll call vote, please?
Ryan Perks,
Aye.
Mark Jordan.
Aye.
Chris Cox,
Aye.
Lance McCune,
Aye.
Kendra Rogers.
Aye.
It is unanimous. The project passes. Thank you very much for coming in.
Thank you.
The next case on tonight's agenda is HP 20-00045, which is 115 West King Street. Is someone here to present that case?
Yes, Jim Marshall, attorney, Bailey and Wyatt.
And if you could just tell us briefly what you're wanting to do.
I want to change the name on the window in the front door. Currently reads William W. Richard McHugh. It will be changed to Bailey and Wyatt, PLLC.
Okay. While the commissioners are considering the case, again, this is a public hearing, so I would like to go ahead and open up the floor to any member of the public that would like to address this case.
No one's coming forward.
Okay, thank you. So at this point, I will go ahead and close the public portion of the hearing. Any questions for the applicant? And if not, do I hear a motion?
Ryan Perks, this is Chris Cox. Move to approve as presented.
Okay, there's a motion and there was a second.
This is Chris Cox, but again.
Okay, could we have a roll call vote, please?
Ryan Perks,
Aye.
Mark Jordan.
Aye.
Chris Cox,
Aye.
Lance McCune,
I don't know how to do this. I recuse myself, but I just recuse myself.
Kendra Rogers.
Aye.
Okay, the motion passes. Thank you very much for coming in.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. The next project on tonight's agenda is HP 20-00046, which is 376 Boyd Avenue. Is someone here to present that case?
Yes.
If you would step to the microphone, state your name and what you would like to do.
Yes, my name is April Alwood, and I'm here to represent Carlos Sanchez. I am requesting that the exterior paint of the house be changed and that the plastic shutters come down and that window boxes be added.
Okay, let me, I need to ask counsel. I believe the only thing that was addressed on the application was paint and demolishing a shed.
Yes, I have that here.
I don't see the other items in here.
They're not, I'm just requesting that. I'm sorry, I didn't realize that they would have had been added.
Well, if counsel, if it is okay, would counsel allow us to add those?
That's fine. This is Shannon.
Okay. I do have one question, and my question is, again, there was the request to demolish a shed, but I didn't see a shed on the property.
Yes, the shed was demolished prior to.
Okay, well, that's kind of what I expected, but I wanted to ask to make sure. And so let me state what I believe you want to do. You have you have paint, and then you want to remove the plastic shutters and add window boxes.
Yes, sir.
Is that correct? And we have some paint samples, which is white trim, and then a universal khaki for the exterior walls. And I have to say, my sample doesn't look khaki at all. It looks more like a pale blue. So let me ask staff: is it a brown, is it a khaki?
We're checking, 1 second.
Sure. The reason I'm asking is sometimes the copier isn't as true as we'd like. And then we also have a darker color, which appears to be like a dark navy blue.
What's provided in the packet is what was provided to staff.
Okay, and so it is the outside wall is kind of a pale blue color.
I just Googled Sherwin-Williams Universal Khaki, because I think that's what
Yes,
this
that's
is.
correct.
This is what comes up online. It's
Yes.
khaki. Universal Khaki. It's very well described. So you guys want to see. So it's not pale blue.
What was the intention with the dark blue color?
The dark blue color is what I like to paint the door, just to accent the house, just to make it pop a little bit.
Right. I'm just asking these questions because I'm just trying to understand where each of the colors was going to go, and also just to make sure I understood exactly what the color was. So at this point, while the commissioners are considering the case, let me go ahead and it is a public hearing. Let me open up the floor to any member of the public that would like to address this case.
No one's coming forward.
Okay. With that in mind, I'll go ahead and close the public portion of the hearing. Do any of the commissioners have any questions for the applicant? So at this point, then, if there's no questions, I would ask if I hear a motion, and I believe the motion would need to include removing shutters as well as adding window boxes.
This is Chris. I'll move that we accept the application with the addition of the removal of the shutters and additional window boxes.
There's been a motion. Do I hear a second?
Ryan Perks, second.
Could we have a roll call vote, please?
Ryan Perks,
Aye.
Mark Jordan,
Aye.
Chris Cox,
Aye.
Rance McCune,
Aye.
Kendra Rogers.
Aye.
It's unanimous. The motion passes. Thank you very much for coming in, and the house will look nice when it's all finished.
Thank you.
Thank you. The next case on tonight's agenda is HP 20-00047, which is 126 West Martin Street. Is someone here to present that case?
Yes.
Yes, if you could step to the microphone, state your name and exactly what you'd like to do.
My name is Roy Ambush. I'm the pastor there, and we like to replace the railing at the front of our church and also the railing that's going up to the second floor exterior step, which is a fire escape with a metal railing.
Okay. And so let me ask, I know the railings you're wanting to replace. The photo of the proposed new railings appears to be, I'm going to call it heavy duty, like wrought iron, as opposed to, I don't know what even to call what's there. Is that correct? Is that what I'm interpreting the photo to be?
That's correct.
Okay. And then just out of curiosity, what color are these going to be when they're installed?
Black, semi-gloss.
That would be black. Okay, that's what I assumed, but I wanted to make sure I understood correctly. As before, this is a public hearing, and so I would like to go ahead and open up the floor to any member of the public that would like to address this case.
No one's coming forward.
Okay. And with that being said, I will go ahead and close the public portion of the hearing. Do any of the commissioners have any questions for the applicant? If not, do I hear a motion?
This is Kenda Rogers. I make a motion that we approve the railings.
There has been a motion. Do I hear a second?
This is Mark, I second.
Could we have a roll call vote, please?
Ryan Perks,
Aye.
Mark Jordan,
Aye.
Chris Cox,
Aye.
France McCune,
Aye.
Kendra Rogers.
Aye.
The motion passes. Thank you very much for coming in.
Thank you. Have a good evening.
And the eighth case on tonight's agenda is HP 20-00048, which is 622 South Queen Street. Is someone here to present that case?
Yes, my name is Sean Wolford with Modern Renovations. We are performing a roof replacement, and our request is to change the color to black.
Okay. If I understand correctly, the only thing you're, I shouldn't say only because it's a lot of work, but it's just replacing the roof. I mean, just
Yes,
the roof itself. There's no other work on guttering or anything else.
That's
Is that correct?
Yes.
I'm sorry, was that yes?
Yes.
And so it's a very thorough application. I see what's going on there. Do any of the commissioners have any questions? And again, this is a public hearing, so I will go ahead and open up the floor to any member of the public that would like to address this case.
No one's coming forward.
Okay. I will go ahead and then close the public portion of the hearing. Are there any questions for the applicant? If not, do I hear a motion?
This is Chris. I'll move to accept the application as presented.
There has been a motion. Do I hear a second?
Ryan Perks, second.
Could we have a roll call vote, please?
Ryan Perks,
Aye.
Mark Jordan,
Aye.
Chris Cox,
Aye.
France McCune,
Aye.
Kendra Rogers.
Aye.
The motion passes. The project is good. Thank you for coming in and presenting that. Hopefully the weather's going to hold up to get that roof replaced. At this point, I would like to go back and ask if there was anyone here to present the first case that was on tonight's agenda, which was 114 West Burke Street.
No one's coming forward.
No one's coming forward. I know we've already postponed this one time. Could we go ahead and put it on the agenda for the next meeting?
If you would like, we
Need to
can.
make a motion. Is it necessary to make a motion to do that?
Yeah, might as well.
Okay. I hear a motion to place, get the project number, project HP 20-00036 onto the next agenda.
This is Chris. I'll move to postpone the stated case.
And is there a second?
This is Mark, I second.
And could we go ahead and just have a voice vote? All in favor?
Aye.
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 Opposed? Okay, let's put that on next month's agenda. And there are no other items on tonight's agenda. And so do I hear a motion to adjourn?
This is Chris. I'll move to adjourn.
Ryan Perks, second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, we're adjourned. Folks, thank you very much. We had a big agenda and we got through it very quickly, so I appreciate that. I hope everybody stays safe and votes tomorrow.